Okay, Messy Fam, you asked for it, and now we're doing it. We ran a poll asking if you'll be interested in true crime stories, and the response was clear. You want the messy truth behind real life cases. So today we're diving into the disappearance of Madeline Kingsbury, a 26-year-old mother of two who vanished without a trace. What starts as a missing person case turns into a twisted tale of betrayal, control, and devastating discovery. How does a mother drop her kids off at daycare and then just disappear? How do the people closest to her hide the darkest secrets? And most importantly, how did it all unreveal? This is Messy Story's first true crime deep dive. It's one you won't forget. Let's get into it. Madeline Jane Kingsbury, or Maddie as her loved ones called her, was a bright and caring 26-year-old woman living in Winona, Minnesota. She worked as a clinical researcher at the Mayo Clinic, a job she loved and excelled at. But her true passion were her two children. Maddie was described as a devoted mother who would do anything for her kids. She had a supportive family and a wide circle of friends who adored her for her kindness and sense of humor. However, Maddie was struggling in her personal life. She'd been in a 7-year on and off relationship with Adam Fravel, the father of her children. Those closest to her knew the relationship wasn't healthy. There were tensions, arguments, and allegations of emotional abuse. Maddie had even told a close friend, "If something happens to me, look at Adam." That hunting statement would soon become a devastating reality. It was Friday, March 31st, 2023, a seemingly ordinary day. Maddie and Adam dropped off their kids at daycare around 8 a.m. Maddie then sent her sister a casual text at 8:15 a.m., but after that, silence. She didn't show up to work at the Mayo Clinic, which was unlike her. Calls and texts from her family went unanswered. By evening, Maddie's family was growing desperate. Her van was still parked at her home, but Maddie was nowhere to be found. Her family reported her missing that night. This appearance was completely out of character for Maddie, and her loved ones feared the worst. The community rallied around Maddie's family. Determined to find her, over 1,000 volunteers searched tirelessly, combining through fields, wooded areas, and even waterways. Flyers with Maddie's face were plastered across Winona and shared widely on social media. The case gained national attention, and for weeks the search continued. But despite everyone's effort, there were no signs of Maddie. Meanwhile, one person was notably absent, which was Adam, her boyfriend. His behavior raised red flags almost immediately. Adam's action, or lack thereof, didn't sit well with investigators. He wasn't participating in the searches, and his statements to the police were inconsistent. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered troubling details. Maddie had been planning to leave Adam and take the kids with her. Friends and family revealed that she'd been afraid of him. In fact, Maddie had confided in her friends, saying, "If anything happens to me, it's him." This revelation added to the mounting suspicion that Adam knew more than what he was letting on. After 69 antagonizing days, the search came to a heartbreaking end. On June 7, 2023, Maddie's body was discovered in a remote covert near Highway 43 in Fillmore County. She had been wrapped in bed sheets and secured with duct tape, a grim confirmation of what many had feared. The autopsy revealed that she had died from homicide violence, likely asphyxiation. The same day Adam was arrested and charged with second-degree murder, the case was finally moving towards justice. But the heartbreak was just the beginning for Maddie's family. Adam's trial began in late 2024 in Mankato, Minnesota. The courtroom was packed, with the case drawing national attention. Prosecutors presented a damning case against Adam. They highlighted Maddie's plans to leave him, testimonies from friends and families, and even the forensics evidence linking him to the crime. Now, Adam's defense argued that the evidence was circumstantial and claimed that investigators had ignored other possible leads. But the prosecution's case was strong, and even the jury could see the patterns of the control and abuse that led to Maddie's tragic end. On November 7th, 2024, the jury delivered its verdict, guilty on all counts, including first-degree premeditated murder. Adam was sentenced to life in prison without parole on December 17, 2024. During the sentencing, Maddie's family read powerful impact statements describing the devastation of her loss had caused and vowing to honor her memory by fighting for justice for others. Maddie's family now raises her two children, providing them with a loving and stable home. They've also become vocal advocates for domestic violence awareness, urging others to recognize the signs and take action. In Winona, the community held vigils in Maddie's honor, reflecting on her life and the lessons her story has taught us about the dangers of the abuse and the importance of speaking out. Madeline Kingsbury's story isn't just tragic, it's a call to action. How many more lives must be lost before we take domestic violence seriously? But what do you guys think about this case? Was justice served, or do you think more could have been done to protect Maddie? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more messy stories. Until the next time, stay safe and stay aware.